Unbelievable. I love it. We're live, everybody. How are you?
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the show.
Welcome. Yeah.
Before you let's say hello to everybody. Feels like it's been a while. Jay and I have been, traveling with you. Well, not really traveling. We're going traveling to Florida. And this is our first 5 minutes of the week, so we're so excited to be with everybody today. And I'm just going to take a quick second while Jason's still rattling.
That's
around.
not Jason.
No, it's not. Jason's brother.
It better be. It better be.
And Jason, excuse me, not Jason, but why is it the younger brother? Right there, everybody.
Oh, yeah. Good stuff.
Isn't it, though, man? It's really good stuff. I'm glad you're having experience, and we're glad you all have such a great experience with this. And the links are in the description below. Remember, because everybody was blowing up our phones from last time. For those of you who are wanting this really good stuff, right here, okay? There's a phone number there. Reach out to us first. We'll help you, and we'll get you through the process.
But not only that, we are giving away a whole bunch of products today. Real quick, hang on, let me just show you. For anyone that is interested in the stuff that Jason is using, which is the blue liquid, Asaya, and Jay, want to show that real quick?
Right there. And
the white gel. Okay, we're giving away products. This is for energy. All you do, I would open it, but I don't want to open it. There are
because it's going to be for one of you, and it'll be weird if it comes to your house open.
There's going to be a bunch. We're going to give away a whole bunch of these. There's about 30 of them in here. This is comes in like a little pack. You rip it open, you stick it in water. For those of you, anybody that's looking for energy, it's right here. So you don't, and it's natural. It's not like anything like the monster drinks or the garbage that you're going to buy in the store. These are all natural. We have the energy, we have the mood. If anybody, or if you know anyone that has issues with, maybe they're feeling they've got the blues. They need a little, mind lift, mind enhancement. This is going to do it. And there's another one, mind, energy, and what's the other one?
Mind, energy, and mood.
And mood.
Yeah, mind, energy, and mood. So there's an energy and a mood there. So here's how we're going to do this, everybody. Jason, we're doing this for the people that are watching you, my brother, out of people. But when you all call that number here, and for the first 20, okay, that do the enrollment and get it there. This is the sea of blue. This is the sea of white. Jason, this is what you've been putting on your face, right? The white?
Yeah.
This white, and this is what you've been drinking, right? Got it.
Yep. Oh, and make sure it's cold. Don't drink it warm. Drink it cold. Do not drink it warm.
Got it. Okay.
It tastes a lot better cold. It just does. It just does.
The first 20 people that reach out to us for enrollment assistance, and we set you up there to be able to get you on your life's journey. Tell us what you want. Mind, mood, or energy. We'll get you a box on us. Okay.
You guys are gonna love it.
You guys are absolutely gonna love it. That's on us. So that being said, we got some stuff. Oh, let's say hi to a couple people real quick, Jason, and then we'll boogie. All right, buddy?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Can't wait to hear more from Jason. All right, Gemma, how are you? Hey, Lisa, Victoria. Got you. Michael, how you doing, my brother? All right, look, a lot of great faces here. Here you do this.
Hold on one second. You just say hello to everybody. Yeah, Ms. Star, welcome to the show. Carrie, we're so excited that you're with us. Say thank you so much. Crystal with it. Hey, Kay, welcome to the show from Pennsylvania. I love Pennsylvania. Florida's much better. All my friends in PA. Carol, can't wait to see what Jason has to say. Amy, thank you. Of course, Michael, our soul brother. We love you and are so happy that you're here today. Janie Lynn, we all love Janie.
Jamie is the best.
Thank you, everyone. And we're super excited to get started. We don't know what we're going to talk about with Jason.
Does anybody ever know?
No.
Does anybody ever know? We haven't talked about it.
I don't even know.
Here's a hot topic, Jason, and let's talk about this. And I don't even know if I'm saying it right. The Georgia
Guidestones.
Yes. So what happened there? Give us your rundown on that part of it, and how's that affecting it now?
Well, what I think happened there is that, they're trying to say that a guy blew it up and all that. I'm like, there's no way that a guy blew that up. Yeah, no way. That had to happen at like a direct energy weapon of some sort. Remember the one that hit that George Floyd side of that building? Same thing. I mean, they tore it down pretty quick. Usually they'd have like an investigation, right? I mean, they'd be like out there, combing the whole place for explosives and all that.
Exactly.
Funny that they didn't do it this time.
Right.
It's almost like they knew. Because they have all that equipment on hand to tear it all down and everything ready. Guys, come on. I mean...
So who do you think is responsible for that, Jason?
What's that?
Who do you think was or is responsible for that?
I'm not at liberty to say, but let's just say it's the good guys. Because, I mean, it's not like the bad guys will take down their own stuff, so...
Right, exactly. So what do you think we can expect from this?
Nothing. I mean, there's nothing they could do. I mean...
You think it was a great big sign?
Yeah.
It's just getting everybody to wake it up, man.
I mean, that had to be a big sign to everybody saying, hey, look, it's our turn now.
Yeah. I think it's a pretty bold move.
Yeah, I mean, do you think there's going to be action? I mean, what's your opinion? I mean, you're out there on the front line all the time talking about this. Do you think, though, people will actually, do you think this will wake people up? I mean, do you think it was the thing?
You know what? If people are paying $6 and $7 for gas, this ain't gonna wake them up. It's gotta be something bigger.
Yeah.
Be something bigger. Yeah.
I totally agree with you, brother.
I mean, it doesn't.
Well said.
I mean, I don't see it like. There's just too many people that are just still just. They're not picking it up.
Yeah. Why, Jason? Why? With everything. What more can we do? Why, Jason? Are you, why are we just at this point with everything going on? What's the issue here?
Before you answer that, brother, I'll let you know that this is the second channel this is streaming on because the other one got a you-know-what. So just if you haven't already, kindly hit the subscribe button so we can stay connected when we do.
Yeah.
But why do you think that, brother?
I mean, I don't even know.
Do you think it gets to that old adage of like misery loves company? Do you think that's a real thing?
I think people people are so like wrapped up in their three-dimensional mindset that they're not accepting the change. Mm-hmm. Even though the change is for the betterment of all mankind and their head is still in their ass about it, it's like, but I don't know. I mean,
what else, Jason? Is there anything else that we can be doing differently?
I mean, I think everything else has got to be done by the white hats and everything. I mean, the way that they're going to pretty much like have everything put out there, and it's going to come quick though. I mean, it's going to be like this week, next week, just boom, boom, just it's going to come quick.
You know what? What's your thoughts on this? Because you're talking to a lot of people. We're all out there talking to a lot of people. What's your thoughts on this? I mean, there's so many people still sitting on the sidelines. What do you think? Some specific action steps that you're out there, man, a lot, and when you see this thing, and I know it's got to frustrate you to a degree, but what do you think? Some specific action steps, people, basic 101 kind of shit that people got to do to start the process,
I think Crystal just needs
people have a lot of healing to do
within themselves.
So what do you think, man? Like you're getting in the front line, looking at it from that bird's eye view.
I think everybody here is already doing what they're supposed to do. It's just the ones that are still like that succumb to the whole propaganda. I mean, let's face it. I mean, these when they talk about silent wars, they're not talking about war anywhere else that's like quiet. It's like it's a war on your mind. I mean, it is just a nasty, nasty war. And it's all mind manipulation. It's all just, people are their emotions and everything. I mean, they just don't know. I mean, nobody was really, they lied to us about everything, about laws and everything, about like the Constitution, about, the whole Roe versus Wade. I mean, people. I mean, there's women out there that think that it's their right to kill their child. It's like, guys, it's been illegal since the 1800s.
You know what? Okay. So it's funny you brought that up. My cousins were on vacation from Pennsylvania. Actually, they were here in South Florida for a week, and the Roe versus Wade came up. And my cousin, the first thing out of her mouth was, "Oh, can you believe that? That who do they think they are to tell you that what you can do with your body and what's so on?" And I turned around and I said, "You really believe that that's what you think that it's all about?" And this is coming from, mind you, people that have been poked multiple times.
Yeah.
So I turned around and I said, that philosophy, how did that work when your boss told you to either get that or get out?
Yeah.
What happened to it's my body, my right?
Exactly. And the thing is that the whole Roe v. Wade should have never even been passed. It is the biggest joke. I mean, they literally did that to sneak abortion in there, just to. It was almost like a big move by the dark forces. I mean, it had to have been. Because, I mean, it just. I never understood it anyway. I mean, whenever it's like, well, that's my right and all that, but there's so many things to build up to that decision that you could have done. And then yet you wait until the baby's already here and then you kill it. There's so many different things. It's like
Man, do you think it's just, it feels like a cliche saying this, but do you think it's as simple as one day of let's not shop at this place, let's not purchase this particular concern? You know what I mean? Do you think it's like as simple as the people who are willing to pay $67 in gas not to buy fucking gas for a day?
What if they have to go to their?
I know that I'm talking about a most person, but I'm just trying to just get just some sort of radical action here, so people can experience change, and they're just not sitting on the sidelines and just being like, oh, here it is again. But being a willing participant in this game.
I don't know. I think the one that Crystal got it pretty much on the head. I think that it has to come from within first.
What do you think?
This has to be. This has to be a real. This has to be an event kicked off by them. You have to be the change in all this, and all of us do. If you're not ready to do that, then you're not ready. There's not much we could do.
That's a pragmatic way of looking at it. What do you think then? What do you think, in your opinion, is at this point in time when people know there's a real better existence, and they know that if a certain percentage of the people will take actions and they'll be the change, then the possibility of activating things that we talk about will come along. What do you think? What do you think holds them back? They listen to you. They listen to shows that are out there. They listen to us. What do you think it is?
There's some people listen to us, but for the most part, people are still stuck in their whole, wake up, go to work, and it's like they're stuck in this rut. If they really, if they really thought about it, and they just have to be woken up by, just outside forces. It's going to come to a big shock to them. But if we keep on doing the whole, just basing everything off religion and everything else, like sports, religion, everybody's still stuck in that whole mindset. We're way, way, way better than that.
Yeah, we are.
It's just, the ones that caught it. The ones that didn't, we can't keep on just forcing it down their throats, because it's just going to get, aggravating for both sides. And then when it all happens, what's going to happen? I mean, finally they're going to catch it, and then we're going to be so pissed off, they're going to be like, you know what, we're not even going to help you now. So it's like, just better off just saying, hey, you know what, just give them a little chain, let them go, let everything roll out. Like, they have everything down to the date. So, it's coming.
What about Gemma? I think she's on here too. Too many people are waiting for this savior
complex.
Yeah.
Savior.
Yep. And that's it. I mean, everybody thinks that somebody's going to come here and save us. I mean, no.
Yep.
They're already here. I mean, we already know who that is, so, well.
They're already here.
And it's just, with the whole savior, it's like, we know that the military is the savior and everything like that, and then, President Trump and all, I mean, they're doing all this behind the scenes, but we have to, we got to wake up. I mean, we are woke. I mean, I don't even know how you say woke, because the other side took it.
Right.
How they did that. I mean, it's just simple as that. There's like, to talk about the woke Hollywood. It's like, see, we can't even have our own shit now. It's like, well, here we go again, trying to take our stuff. It's like, just whatever.
Did we let them, Jason? Did we let them take our stuff?
I don't care. They can take all the language stuff they want. I mean, we're telepathic. I don't even care. They can have the whole English language. I don't care. Fuck it. It's not like it matters. I mean, people don't even say what they mean anyway, so it's like, whatever. Just, let's go.
It's going to take a lot of. It's going to take a lot of just getting within on this one, man. It's going to be a lot because people are just through. It's going to be, oh man.
I think they disposed of religion yesterday.
And they're going to have to reverse a lot of that. I mean, we all have to. We all have to work through it. I mean, we tell everybody all the time. It's like, look, you don't do a show if you don't want to do a show, but figure out a talking outlet because you got to talk this shit out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like what we do is you got to talk this shit out. It's a great healing way, and next thing you know, you can vibrate all this thoughts out, and then you can work on having a breakthrough. Because I think that's going to be it, man. It's like I can't think of a better solution. Do you? Yep.
I mean, I think it's the same thing. I mean, it's that we're all here and we're talking about it, and that's what we have to do. I mean, if we don't, then what good are we? So.
Right. Not only that, I think we'll all go crazy if we let it out and talk about it.
Oh yeah.
Off and bust, I think.
Plus, there's some level of entertainment to it too.
Yeah. Oh, it's woo.
You know what I mean? It's like it's definitely these are not what do you say, like traditional conversations that people are having, right?
No. If any conversation I've had is traditional,
why bother? Why bother?
I give up. I'm just like,
all right, listen, man, what the hell happened to silver? Okay, so I was looking at silver the other day, and I looked at it. It seemed like 6 months, 7 months ago, and I looked at it now, and holy shit!
That was a shock. I haven't looked
What
at
the
it until the other day.
What the hell happened? And
they're
why?
giving us one more chance. Like, guys, get in.
So that was a play to get in again.
Get in.
All right, that
Okay.
makes me feel better.
Jesus.
So, do you think it's going to go on the upswing?
Oh yeah.
Okay, good. So you just dip it to go back up.
Well, that was more a little dip.
That was a big dip.
A little more a little dip. Okay, good. That's good news. How you feeling about cryptos?
What's that?
How you feeling about cryptos?
I don't deal with any crypto. I don't know anything about crypto. That's one thing. I mean, there's people that are like well versed in it and everything like that. I am not. That's why I can't give any opinion on that. So
Right.
I just never looked into it or anything like that. I just
It's a bit of a mind fuck.
yeah.
It is.
I mean, if I had to deal with that, it's no way. Because that's something that people follow. I mean, you have to be like on top of that all the time. And I mean, I just can't. I mean, I can't sacrifice that for this. And no.
Yeah, I got you. All right.
How's your tour coming along? And where are you at exactly?
What's that?
The tour, is the tour still going on?
Oh, yeah. I go next Sunday.
You're going to be in Vegas next Sunday, right?
No, Fort Wayne next Sunday. And then Go from Fort Wayne to Des Moines, Iowa, to Lincoln, Nebraska, to Denver, Colorado, to Salt Lake City, and then to Vegas.
That is pretty
Wow.
cool, man. Are you excited?
Yeah, I mean, a little bit. Just, nervous, excited. Just, how that gets. It's just.
Just get the mood, man. This mood stuff, you'll be
Maybe
fine. You
we
won't.
have We'll send these to you, Jason.
If that box has if it's a case of Quaaludes, I'll take it. It's just that, but other than that, I'm just like, man, my nerves are just shot. It's just like, because it's just there's so much to it. It's like it's a lot different when you're sitting here talking about, like everything with a camera and everything, but then when you're talking to people, it's like, you get a feel for it. It's like, then because everybody's like, well, do you have like documents you're bringing, paperwork and all that? I'm like, no.
Right,
Do that for? Like, you just, if you know it, you know it. If you don't, you don't. So.
Yeah, go with the butt.
Yeah.
They want you to bring the flag too behind you. The map.
Oh no, nothing's coming with no. Now bring enough shirts and everything like that. So there's plenty of stuff coming. Not coming back either.
I got you. All right. So, Dreaming 477 wants to know: can Jason please elaborate about July 25th? I don't understand how it has time.
In the Mayan calendar, July 25th, there's a day without time. Now, because the Mayan calendar, how the whole 365 days and everything like that, everything's all the calendars are all messed up. Now, the day without time is on July 25th. There is a day, it's a neutral day in the Mayan calendar, where there is not a day of the week, nor is there a moon. So there's no positive and there's no negative. So it's a neutral. So July 25th is the neutral, it's the only neutral day of the year. So when they say, when does time run out?
July 25th.
A day without time. Right?
Yeah.
It makes sense.
Okay, so that day without time, that July 25th is a neutral day. Time runs out. Does that hit a reset? And I want to just revisit this because I know we talked about this, but those tuning in now for the first time. Does that hit a reset button going forward on July 26th? What does that mean for July 26th going forward?
It's going to be big. I really do believe so. Because then we have August 5th coming up too. And that is when the star Sirius, it rises up, well, it comes across 50 minutes before the sun. So when they talk about that poem that morning sun brings heat, it's like D. It says morning sun brings heat and all that. It's like one of the cue drops. Well, morning sun will bring heat. Well, when you have two suns, because the star Sirius is the same star that's in the Space Force logo.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's when you think about 50 minutes. August 5th, 5-5. I mean, it's still, when you put 5-5 and they put the colon between it, it's still a factor of time. Because August 5th is a day of the week, and 50 minutes is still a time factor. So 5-5, it's right there. August is a hot month. Boom. It's just all leads out.
And then what do you anticipate happening out of it?
Shit's going to hit the fan.
That shit's gonna hit the fan. Okay, so shit hits the fan first before.
I'm hoping that's the day that the whole solar flash happens. That they do the EBS. Let's just get the hell out of here.
Yeah, we're that close, huh? Wow.
I hope so.
Yeah. There's a lot.
So you think the solar flash is going to be the
portal?
What he's waiting for?
Yep. Portal opening and everything like that, and just hopefully we just get sucked into it and just. 3 days darkness. Let's go and just be done.
What if, Jason? Just what if we never experience the solar flash in the not so distant future?
Oh, we are. It's here. I mean, everything lined up. I mean, all this planetary alignment, everything like that. It's a clock. That's all it is. The firmament is one big clock.
We had somebody on the show the other day.
The firmament is one big clock.
Yes.
I want to go back to revisit what you just said, because we mentioned it before, but I think I need to hear it again for my own self. But we just recently interviewed someone, and they were saying a quote that Tesla made about the Earth, it's a reflection of what's going on behind you. That what was it? The Earth is a dimensional.
It's a dimension with edges.
Yeah, a dimension.
It's not a planet.
Without any edges.
Without any edges.
It's
Yeah.
a dimension without any edges.
It's a plane. It's all planes of existence.
Right, and that now here's something I never heard before. That there are no planets. I want to hold that thought though. I want to hear your viewpoint on that. And that when you see your map behind you,
yeah,
that all of the other planets, that we know, let's say the star systems and Palladian and Sirius and Andromeda and so forth and so on, Tartaria, that they are just an extension beyond that wall, the ice wall.
Well, they're just overlays on the same hologram. That's all it is. It's just planes of existence built on the same hologram.
Planes of existence on the same hologram. Okay, so it's such a mind fuck, really. When you think
It is.
It really is. When you process this, I mean, it's like we're all close this window, and I see people in chat like, what galaxies are we going to enter to? So when
Milky Way.
The Milky Way. So when let's say, for example, it's going to happen. Okay, so when the flash happens, and things, is it a physical location that we're in pretty much stay the same? Is it just the energies and the actual, or the dimensional part of it, if you would? Is that what changes, or do we physically? Do you think that there's a different place we end up at?
And where are we going?
The three-dimensional world is just the physicality of part of it. I mean, we're celestial beings. I mean, we're the star people. It's way more complex. Everything's in our head.
Yeah.
Everything's in our head. That's why we have to go within. You have the heart, and then you have your mind and everything like that. It just, we are the toroidal field. I mean, when they talk about like the whole Earth and everything like that being just one big sphere, it's like, guys, there's a sphere around us too. It's an energy sphere. That's it. I mean, we're one big. I mean, we're like a walking
crystal
atomic bomb.
What about a walking crystal?
And
a walk, because crystals harness all that energy.
Once our body goes through the whole carbon, we go from carbon-based to crystal-based. So once we do that, then, I mean, that's going to be amazing. I mean,
okay, I want to just kind of dive in right there with the carbon-based and crystalline-based. So I'm getting text from a lot of you right now.
Yep.
You have a number on there, which is cool. So I just want to address it real quick, Jason, if I can. Make sure when you all go ahead and text for your order, for you to get the first 20 people, for you to get your food, whatever you want, mind, mood, or energy when you order, make sure you use Jason's name so we know who you are and you watched it on it. I just want to remind everybody when you do that. So when we go to carbon-based to crystalline-based, we're finding that out by using this too, brother. I tell you, we're not getting an experience with that. It's like I noticed that we're not eating as much.
Mm-hmm.
It's like my perception. I feel like I'm staying in panoramic. You know what I mean? And it's because of rejuvenation, so it's pretty wild there. So I hope that people.
Do you feel, Jason? Do you feel that is your body giving you any signs that it's starting to break down the carbon and move into a crystalline type?
Oh yeah, I mean, sometimes you feel like really like run down, and you gotta take a rest. I mean, you have to. I mean, your body is, if your body tells you to do something, just do it. There's no sense in fighting or anything like that. Just if you have to rest, and that's come from me. It's a lot, because it's been happening with me. So, I mean, a lot of people are going to experience a lot of headaches, and yes, heavy ascension symptoms, big time. A lot of back pain too, people. A lot of back pains, lower back pains, because I mean we're getting activated. So everything's right here. So, just
well, in the sense that people just kind of like, instead of freaking out about these things, they almost get excited about it because it's like re-engineering, right?
There's nothing to get freaked out about. This is going to be the most amazing thing that ever happened to human existence. It's the first time this ever happened. So, guys, I mean, for this to happen with all of us, I mean, that's got to be one of the most special things you could ever happen. I mean, it's that big.
You know,
It's such an awesome time to be alive.
it really is.
Oh,
And there really is something to this because there's so many people that we all know, and everybody's feeling the lot of stuff right now. That means that it's got to lead you to believe either we're all absolutely just shit out of luck, something's going down, which I don't think that, or we're just about to break through. We're like the cocoon that's about to be the butterfly.
oh, it's right there. We're just like, we're ready. We're just like,
You know?
it's like you've got a bunch of kids right at the door, right for recess. It's like we're just all sitting there, like, just crack that door open, let's go, and just. I mean, this is gonna be. I mean, we're gonna be kids again. That's all. I mean, you know, people are like, "Oh, I'm this age." That guys, we haven't even lived even a second of our existence.
That's so true.
I'm so glad you're saying this, Jason, and really about reverting back to like a childlike type of energy, and not
Oh,
taking it so seriously.
yep.
I think in the messages we really have to help people just realize, number one, don't take all this so seriously.
Yeah, don't. No. Whoa. Don't take. I mean, if people get mad or anything, just.
Let it go.
It's like, you know, that's the whole archonic mindset of their last little jabs of evil. That's all it is. I mean, you can't blame the people, can't blame them at all. It's just the whole mind fuck of it all. It's just, you have to just realize that it's like there's still some people that still have a little bit of the fogginess of the of the archonic forces, the dark forces. So it's just gotta help them.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, we've had a lot of help too.
Oh gosh. Just start enjoying your life. Relax.
Yes.
Do the things in your life that are going to start putting a smile on your face. Start doing things that are make you happy. This is how, if you want to know what's the easiest breakthrough, how do I break through what's going on right now? Stop doing things that make you feel unhappy and miserable and sad, and start doing the little things in your life that bring you joy and happiness. Start literally smelling the roses. Take time to smell the roses. And when your body is feeling tired and run down, don't try to break through it. Your body needs the rest. When you heal the most, you heal when your body is resting. And that is a sign that your body is saying, hey, I need a break. I need to just chill.
So you know what? I can't underestimate, for everybody listening, the fact of like just being able to the therapeutic benefits of what you're watching right now. So you're watching three friends having a conversation, talking through this journey of life together. But Jason, would you agree that this is pretty fucking therapeutic, bro? Just talking.
Oh, it is.
I mean,
I mean, just being able to talk about it and for other people to understand that, they're not alone in all this. We're all in this together. And, the whole, some people said, no, I mean, everybody that's a human being is coming with. I mean, there are some entities out there that are not humans. So, they're like filler pieces.
Do you think those entities that are out there that are not full on humans, do you think they know that they are, or do they think there's just something wrong with them?
I mean, that's a tough one to because it's like then you have to try to get in their mindset, and I mean,
this idea, Jason.
Yeah.
If we're all here together and we are all one, and we are in this collective consciousness together, doesn't that also make them part of the consciousness?
I mean, we've all been each other. That's why it's like, this whole physicality part. I mean, guys, we're all connected as one. I mean, whether people like it or not, that's it. That's the only way we could do this, And that's why they're afraid of us uniting. Because then that'll be game over for them, and it's getting to be that point right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we're at that tipping point right now. It's going to be just big when it hits, too.
It feels like we're at a tipping point.
Oh, yeah.
Good feeling. I mean, look. It is what it is. Betty, I would love the energy I had at 35. Figured now,
We
Betty.
have the answer for you, Betty.
It's coming.
I've got it right here too. And if you call it from the show today, of course, on Jason's link, we'll send you a free box of the Redox Energy, and this is an entire box, brand new, waiting for everybody. We have 3 different versions: the mind, the energy, and the mood.
Man, there's some good questions.
Yeah, there are some good ones, isn't there? Are we going to be awake or sleeping at the night when we go? Let's start with that one.
I mean, it's gonna be 72 hours, so I mean, I guess a lot of people are gonna be sleeping because there's not gonna be any electricity, no nothing. So
How do you sleep if it's like that hot though?
They don't live with this.
Yeah.
it's almost like they might even send us in like a stasis.
You think
Like
so?
they'll just all like have us just you know.
like when the airplane's ready to crash, just shit.
Yeah.
For a minute. Yeah, I got you.
Now here's
I'll
what
take that. I mean, I'm fine with that. Let's just.
I'm saying that. Me
Here's
too.
an interesting question, Jason. What
Yep.
role does Baron Trump play in all of this? I've heard many theories. That's a great question, actually.
And just so we don't take the obvious and assume, are we talking about Baron Trump in this question?
Yeah. I just have the belief that I believe he's Thoth. Because Thoth, the Emerald Tablets and, you know, the King of Atlantis and all that. I mean, it's 50,000 years ago, but I mean, Thoth was 8 foot. And I mean, Baron's already over 7 foot now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, come on. I mean, he grew a lot in 4 years, 5 years. Come on. That's not normal.
He's super intelligent, too.
Oh,
He's a world champion chess player.
yep. Grandmaster.
Yeah.
At that age, no less. I mean, that's.
Absolutely.
But I mean, look at his parents. I mean, people could say whatever they want about President Trump and Melania. It's like they're 2 of the most brilliant people in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Even though,
You can always tell, you know, just look at someone's children. That'll
yes.
really who the parents are.
I mean, they wrote Trump about his kids, and now look at this guy's kids. It's like
You know what? Do you
he's
think?
still smoking crack. I'm like, what?
The apple never falls far from the tree, Jason.
I mean,
Well,
I don't even know what's in that orchard. Let's just keep that fruit over there. That's a bad fruit.
unbelievable.
Oh.
What do you think about the whole thing, man? I mean, it always gets to be that proverbial question. Everybody's asking about the 4D and 5D. I'm going to 4D. Consciousness or places? I mean, it's always that place. Or is it a consciousness they're talking about, or are they talking about a place? Well, where do we end up going, you think? Now, the consciousness can create the place. I get that.
Ooh. Because the whole going to a place, it's like a whole physicality part of it. And I think if we have to go within, I mean, this is going to be something different for all of us. I mean, this is, you know, we've experienced it before, but it's been so long that, you know, people are going to have a hard time realizing that, you know, they've been here, we've all been doing this, and just, you know, people think that they just have one shot at this, and then they're born, they do all this other stuff, and then they just die. It's like, no, it's not that.
And the reality is, we're kind of in some fashion pretty much creating our own individual matrices, aren't we?
Yeah.
Our own versions, our own webs of everything, our own universe. So if someone's having a stream of consciousness that they are whatever, Jesus Christ, I mean, that for them could be a very real experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's all about the, you know, and then it all ties back to the collective, too.
So then, with that being said, do you think that everybody right now, currently, good, bad, and indifferent, are part of this collective consciousness?
Yep. All of us are. Everybody here. I mean, we're all together. So that's a good thing. I mean, hey, we're here. We're just waiting for a lot of people just to come along and just for the layers to be to be taken off of them. You know, to be like they're just removing all the evil parts from them. I mean, we woke up to it. They're still, they're like in the twilight, so they're like, pretty much waking up now. And some people it just takes a little bit more. So, but we can't hate them for it. Because I mean, it could have been us, and then I mean, what if the shoe was on the other foot? I mean, would we want to do that? Oh no, the bad ones. Oh no, if you're bad, that red line right there. If you did anything with kids, nope,
Done.
they're done. Yep.
Is that
So
okay?
where are they going exactly? Those ones. We're going to go to another dimension outside of the ice wall.
Well, when they say life in prison, well, they just didn't realize that life was you're immortal. So spend the rest of existence in prison and just like no, like
So
they're
in
just
So in essence, well, what's being said here, from how I'm gathering, is because we all are one, we all are each other, as you say, which means that we really, the more we start to take a look at, number one, getting on each other's shit, judging each other, we're only hurting ourselves. We're absolutely only hurting ourselves, right? Because if we're stands to reason, if we're all each other, we are one, and we're trying to get to a place. Every time we knock someone, every time we start to make someone feel bad about what they're doing or what they're trying to say or their belief system, we're only setting back the collective. Is that?
Yep. I mean, it's just we're just I mean, we're all in this together. I mean, it's something that everyone has to experience on their own, but then we have to experience as a collective. So it's just like, I mean, you could think of it as like a nerve ending, like all our nerve endings, right? If all of us are a nerve ending, right? Like every one of us are just one little nerve ending in our body, right? And our little road, it's all going to the spine, right? Say the spine and everything like that, everything goes to the heart. That's what we're doing. I mean, we're all taking different paths and all that to the same place. Some places, if you're down by the foot, it's a little bit longer of a place. If you're in the shoulder, it's a quicker shot. So, some of us are a little bit closer, some of us a little bit further, but in the end, I mean, we're all coming to the same juncture here.
Mm-hmm.
You believe in karma, buddy?
Oh yeah. Oh. Yes.
Do you believe that? Do you believe our karma is an individual karma, or do you believe it's a collective karma? In it that, like, okay, this is a shit ton of you shit from the last time, and do it again, right, and get your shit together collectively. Is it? How's that interpreted from the way you look at it?
Let's see. I'm big in the whole individual karma, because if it was a collective karma, I mean, you can't blame somebody for this if they didn't know. It's like, people are on their own little mission, all that, in their own little journey, but everything it's a learning experience. Everything we do, there's always an action and an equal and opposite reaction. It's all in how you play it out. It's one big game, is what it is.
Yeah,
that's all it is.
Yeah.
What about
I totally agree with game theory. I always have.
Which is why we shouldn't take things so seriously.
Oh God,
learn to let things go.
Yeah.
That shit go. Seriously, it's just not worth it.
Well, not only is it therapeutic, but it's holding back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just holding back what you want. Would you say it's fair enough to say what we're entitled to, what we're destined for?
Yes.
Ours, kind of thing like that.
Yeah. Because entitled means that it's like, well, it doesn't matter what happens, give it to us. It's like, no, we need to work at this. I mean, and that's the thing. I mean, we need to understand that, we need to work on ourselves, and then we need to also understand that, how much they have done to us, intellectually and all that, that they've actually they pit us against each other.
Yeah.
And by them doing that, and if we're all one, like they've fractured the whole collective consciousness. And now we're just putting it back together. So it's like there's all these fractals. You're just like popping them back into place. It's just like, go, 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 go. And we're all little fractals in it also. It's coming together though. That's a good thing.
And it is like fractals everywhere. It's like putting a puzzle back together.
Yeah, it's a massive puzzle too. So
you're absolutely right, and I know you keep saying this over and over again as a mantra, but I think it just needs to be said over and over again. We still have to do our part.
Yeah,
and you sit by the
only journey is within,
and not just sit on the sideline. You know what I mean? We still got to work through it and talk through it until we can really connect it. And there's got to be a point in time. Kind of revisiting, just somehow, if everybody can start doing again what we're doing in some fashion, which is starting to talk through it, again, you'll all start to make, whether it all ultimately makes sense, who the hell knows, but it starts to get clearer.
Yeah,
you feel like you're starting to get on the path at the very least. And I think that in itself is a big. Is a big step for so many people. It is.
It's a massive step. And that's why it's just, whether it's a small step or it's a big step, it's still a first step. So that's the good part about it. We're all willing to take that first step.
Yeah, man.
So
purge.
Well, that for sure. But I really believe, Jason, the first step in taking is you have to realize your own life is created only by yourself. So many people want to point the finger at others or blame others for what's going on in their life.
You did that to me.
Right. Look at what you did to me. They blame God or they praise God when things are going great, but they blame this dark or devil energy whenever and life is collapsing. And you have to the first thing in healing is realizing that we are the creators of our own destiny.
Good or bad.
Yes. Whatever is going on in your life, good or bad, you have to realize and take responsibility that it is 100% your fault.
Yep.
If it is good and if it is not good. And if it is not good, if you're not happy with the way things that are going in your life,
change them.
Change them. Simply change them. Get rid of them. Try something new.
Yep.
Sit with something better. Don't keep doing the same cycle of repeating things that don't fit
work
agenda and don't work for you.
Do you subscribe, brother, to the aspect that there's a Christ and an Antichrist within each of us, and we just got to balance it out?
Your Antichrist, your skepticism, and your ego.
Yes, it is.
That's all it is. The thing about it is, and this is why I gotta laugh about it when what you're talking about. When things are going good, everybody's like, "Oh, God's great." When everything goes to shit, oh, it's all Satan. Then it's like, "Oh, well, we need help. Well, we have to go ask this." But it's like everything's always reaching out to
reaching out.
That's good. That's bad. Yeah. They're gonna help us. It's like, but nothing's. So where's that start? Everything has to start with us.
It has to. And Jason, everything, the energies are so rapidly moving at literally at God and goddess speed. And I love what is it Gemma Star? I don't know this.
Yep.
Is saying we need to be so consciously aware of the things that we are thinking and talking and working towards, because manifestation is literally happening at lightning speed.
Good or bad.
At God's speed. So we can manifest things that we want just as easily as we can manifest things that we don't want, which is why it is so critical to be super uber conscious of your thoughts and your actions, because they're manifesting literally like that.
What if we were to say to everybody right now, just in theory, okay, in 30 days, if you take this step, and this step, this will happen. You know what I mean? And it's such a trigger. But I
Guys,
wanted
we
to,
should do that.
and I
We
just
should
want
make a 30-day
and I-
ascension
I
plan.
think we should really think about considering a 30-day ascension plan.
Mhm.
You know, like, hey, listen, if
This is
you
what
just
you need to do.
if you for 10 minutes a day you do nothing but self-reflect, and that's how you start your day. You don't pick up the phone, you don't blow your nose, you do nothing. You get direction, you get guidance, and you get your body conditioned to that.
Yep.
You pass you start to take a look at when you're thinking like that's a fucking asshole. You think about it. Okay, sorry, you're having a bad day. You try to pivot the thought. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And not feed into the
and
thought.
not feed into that. And you try that for 30 days. Let's try it, everybody, and let's just see what kind of shift that can give us.
You know what?
Yeah, you know
How
what I
about
mean?
this one? How about let's everybody today do exactly what you just said. If someone comes along and ruffles your feathers, the 30-day challenge, the 30-day ascension challenge, I love it. If someone ruffles your feathers, whether you're in your car and someone pisses you off or whatever, how about let's just try this on instead of knee-jerking a negative thought or a negative action, a negative verbal. How about just blessing them? How about just saying, you know what? I bet even if you don't have to say it verbally, you're just saying it, telepathically. I understand maybe you're having a bad day today, and I'm sending you lots of love and prosperity. Because you know what? The person that has ruffled your feathers, we don't know what is going on in their lives. They may have just lost the love of their life. They may have a child that is suffering from a tragic illness and they just vented, and you just happen to be that person that they accidentally vented on. So let's just start there. Let's see if we can make it one day without snapping.
One day, we'll turn it one day and then we'll build out of that.
30
Exactly.
days
And
is a
then-
lot.
I'm like 30 days. I'm like, oh shit, this could be bad. It's like
Shit.
right, let's just do
I can already see it.
one
All right,
day at a time.
one day is really
Damn it.
buddy. One day at a
One
time.
day.
Then.
And if you make it, how about this? If you make it today, then tomorrow go 2 days. And if you made it 5 days and you messed up, you reset it again and start from day one and day two. That's how you're going to learn how to reset your whole entire physiology.
You know what I think the trick is I notice in life, in the journey in life, is that we lose sight of the present. You know what I mean? It's always about boom or bad. You know what I mean? And we lose sight of the gift that's within us, and it's like all these different diversions that are constantly throwing us at. So just, I mean, whatever you got to do to stay in the present will get you, because then I think from there we can write our future.
Yep.
You know what I mean? We can start to write out our future, because if we're in the present, but we keep getting fucking thrown off the present, you know what I mean? And into there, or remember what happened there, or you know what I mean? And
Yeah, don't worry about anything that happened in the past. You can't change it.
Yep.
Just don't even worry about the future. It's like, guys, just worry about the now. Everything's in now.
Yeah.
Now. And that'll help us build off that 1 day to 2 day to 3 day, because everything's in the present.
Exactly. What can we do now that is going to put a smile on our face? What can we do now that's going to make our life a little bit better than it was yesterday? What can we do now that's going to help our health improve? What can we do now that's going to help our prosperity improve? If we just take that philosophy of taking these little golden nuggets every day and moving it the notch, just turning it a little bit and then turning a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. At the end of 7 days, you can look back and be like, oh my gosh, look at how much I just grew personally in the past week.
You know, for so many people watching this, and I have to wonder, is this your universe knocking on your door? Was this the message that you were looking for today? When you asked the universe to give you a message, was it when you asked God or whatever you believe in? Was this it for you? You know, to just give yourself a break, but give yourself the ability to hit the reset button on your life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's okay. You know what I mean? Shit happen. Start it over.
Yeah.
I love this, Jason. Hurt people.
Yeah.
That which is totally true. That's exactly what you do. Heal yourself and have a loving heart for those who are hurting. Send them love and help them to heal as well.
Because a lot of hurt people, they feel like they've been forgotten. So, you know, sometimes you just gotta like let them know, that hey, they're still with us. Let's go.
Yeah, and that's so true because a lot, and they feel like they're forgotten. And when hurt people, that's their way of just
Lashing out.
lashing out and just like.
And it's just a cycle, and that's their cycle that's the cycle that they put into us, and that's all the negative,
Yeah.
And it's not the people that themselves. It's like it's just, when there's so much negativity, and they don't know how to balance it out. It's just they have to just get it right. It's.
I was at a restaurant.
Can I read this?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Because it tags on with what you just said. Identifying the triggers everyone has and not taking others' actions personally. That's what we
That's
end up
big.
doing. Right. That is huge right there. What's theirs is theirs, and what's yours is yours. Are
Yep.
we taking more than we are giving?
I was at a restaurant the other day, and there was an obvious disservice. I mean, meaning that all the wait staff was just sitting there. We're waiting. One of those proverbial just really shitty days, right? And so my knee jerk was to just, just react, right? And so my knee jerk was to react, and I didn't. And I thought about it for a second. The waiter came over, and I said, you know what? Just give me the check. Let me pay you for what we got. And he's like, did I do something wrong? Da 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 da. I could have went there with it. I'm saying this to just my lesson at that moment. I could have went there and went deeper with it. And all I said to this guy was this. I said, you know what? Just for today, it just didn't work out. You know what I mean?
That's all.
And that's it. It just didn't work out today. That's all it was. And that's just all it was. Versus, you know what? You did that. You did that. You did that.
Yep.
That's, you know what I mean? And I, instead of putting all that energy into that, at the end of the day, it just didn't work out.
Yeah.
So, and I got to tell you, I walked away feeling
tomorrow will be better. It's like
maybe another day.
Yeah.
Maybe just today wasn't our day. You know what I mean?
Because you never know. Because the if something would have happened and you'd have been like, hey, if you'd have said something, then they would have said something bad, and then it would have been like the whole hurt people. It's just like it's just a chain reaction. It's just people have come. It's the petty things. It's just it's all petty. It is all petty. Just seriously, it's a joke. This whole thing, life, it is a joke. It's just one big funny joke. It's like, guys, this is the physicality. It's just, we just had to learn to just come together and be ourselves, but together.
And have fun while we're here.
Yeah.
Have fun while we're here. What a simple concept.
And the game concept, I truly subscribe to that, brother.
Yep.
I really do. I've been saying it too. I'm like, it's just really a game.
That's all it is.
We get these tokens. So just realize that maybe if we treat it like, okay, we're just building tokens, or we're just doing this, and and the cooler we are, the next level we get to in the game. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean, kind of thing, right? And why not treat it that way? Like, why the hell not treat it that way? Because it very well could be, real.
Well, this is from Facebook because we're also streaming.
Happy birthday!
Happy
birthday!
Facebook. We love you, and we are wishing you the most beautiful day. Don't be Don't be crying today. How are you going to start crying today? Very, very quickly and simply. Stop doing what is making you cry, and do something right now that's going to make you feel happy. Go outside, breathe the air, put your feet, take your shoes off. Just do something silly that you wouldn't normally do. And who cares if it's so crazy?
Just by waking up, that little bit should be enough for people to get through the whole day.
Yeah.
Some people that don't. I mean, just one more day we have. It's like, it's all just, I mean.
And you know what? Don't, Facebook user, don't feel alone, because that's basically just an alone thing right there. Don't feel alone. You're not alone.
Yeah.
Look at all
no reason to be sad at all.
Everybody's already wishing you happy birthday. I mean, you're not alone. And
go out, get some sun. Hell.
Go do whatever folks supposed to enjoy your birthday. Try on that theory that it is just a game, and existence is only a game. and you can just work at these different levels and just work it like that. Okay, I'm going for another level. Work it like that, and just try it on. Because you know what? Other than that, it doesn't need to be. It just becomes a mind screw, and you don't. Why let it be that way, right?
Yeah.
Just honestly, make a finger.
Grab some cake.
Exactly.
Do something like that. It's like, who cares? It's like, splurge, have fun. Yeah, it's your day. Do it up.
Yeah, do a shot of Jaeger, whatever your thing.
Whatever makes you happy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Make yourself happy.
Yeah.
Don't worry about anybody else.
Exactly. You see that? I mean, and that's that.
Thank you.
Thank you for sharing that with us, and thank you for sharing your special day with us all. We really, all of us appreciate that, and God bless you, and happy birthday. This day was made for you. Yes, it was.
Yay!
So you know what, everybody, we can all have a happy birthday all the time, every day. We're always like, this is your day. Well, why can't every freaking day be our day? Why can't every day be our concept of Christmas, Hanukkah, whatever you think about? Or you know what I mean, whatever your thing is, why can't all those days be like that for us? And we just have to start to accept it. This is not motivational. This is real, people. This is real life. This is manifestation. This is harnessing the power of the universe. This is tapping your source. This is not like just feel good, like write it on a card. This is like you do this. This is how people, because everybody knows people that are living the life that you want to live. This is how they live the life that you want to live. They take the action. They do it. They manifest it. They create it. They understand the concept of it. Brother, wouldn't you agree with that?
Yep. And the thing is, there's a lot of people that know that, but they don't want to tell anyone that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. But us, you've got the biggest group of snitches ever. I mean, we'll snitch out everybody. It's like, nope, we're telling everybody everything.
And you know why, man? It's because
this is your soul powered. Okay, you can celebrate the power of love that you have and let it blossom forth. Yes, this is your soul powered day. Yes.
Hell yeah. Yep.
Every day, your soul.
Every day.
You see that Facebook user? They're still coming after you. See that love coming at you?
Feel it, take it.
Look, we all understand this is that we're all in it together, and we got to get through this together, and we got to, and we just got to get each other through the other side of this, So for as we start to carry each other, the more and more that we all get out of our own shit and out of our own ego, out of our own way, the lighter the way for everybody. So we're trying here.
Yep.
We're all trying there. So just, everybody trying to just, again, try that day-to-day thing like we're talking about, one day at a time, and just see how this all goes for you, see how the lightness goes, see how the mental clarity comes, see how your intuition, see how that spark of Goddess, whatever your jam is, comes through,
Well, thank you, Stan. 140 people watching, only 90 likes. Please do take one quick second, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and we all surely would greatly appreciate if you would share the video, because this video is on our other channel temporarily. So if you could just click that real quick, we surely would greatly appreciate it. And
Jason's well insulated.
I don't know about that. It's just I think we're just all in this together. I mean, we just it's our time to shine.
Yeah. No, it's all good. It's all
good.
Let's
do this.
Let's do this. So everybody, I want to thank you as always.
Thank you so much.
Because it's good to just spend, like I said, self therapy.
It is. It's nice to talk to people and just not have to go over all this. It's just like just one-on-one and just reason with people and just not everything is all about learning. It's like there's still that whole spiritual side too, that whole that we need. It's like it's not all about knowledge. It's just some of us need that whole everything else too.
Yeah.
You can't just start overloading people with this and not give them
an action plan.
Yeah. And we all need that release. We all need that just
it's
just to really just like to like have a day where you're just like just go within yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Gemma.
Exactly.
Thank you, Gemma.
It's like we're having a conversation on the telephone, but it's for everyone to listen.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's all it is. And then, well, it's going to change next week. It's like, shit. Everybody's here.
Therapeutic. If you're not doing this already, get on a Zoom call with 1, 2, 3 of your mates on Facebook and talking this shit out. Your life will change.
You'll feel so much better. That's the other reason.
So much.
You're so right. That's the other reason why people are feeling so heavy. And they feel like the weight of the world is on their chest and on their shoulders. Is because you're not opening up your throat chakra. You're not allowing it to come out, and you're just harnessing all that, and you're suppressing it and suppressing it and suppressing it, and then you're weighing it. It's weighing on you, and you're walking around thinking, "Why am I so depressed? Why are other people feeling? Am I the only one feeling like this?" And then you start questioning everything. You have to communicate with others that are of the same mindset that you are. If you are here's one that's going to make you depressed real quick. If you have this philosophy, like everybody that's listening, we all are of the same philosophy, and you're trying to share this philosophy with other people that don't have the same philosophy, and you are running against a brick wall, stop doing that. Stop trying to push this philosophy down other people's throats that don't have the same philosophy, because you're going to get a very negative response. So you have to find your soul sisters and your soul brothers that are open to you, that will allow you to open your heart and just let it out. That's how you're going to start to heal immediately.
Yeah.
Don't be jamming this kind of stuff down people's throats that don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be a very negative. You don't want that. Find people that have an open heart, that are and a helping hand, and they're saying, "I'll listen to you. I'll share my experiences with you.
Yeah.
You can share your experiences with me."
Yep.
That's how you heal. That's how you start to heal yourself.
So everybody, again, this was a nice, lighthearted show. Not a lot of papers. It was good, right, Jason? I'm sure you appreciated that, because I'm sure you got those coming up for you today. Anyway, thanks everybody for hanging out with us as you always do. Much love to you. We really do appreciate this. Was very healing for us. Also, all of us to be able to talk through it. And remember, for your enrollment assistance, don't forget to text, call, mention Jason's name when you do make your order,
stuff for people,
so we can get you your free stuff too. Okay, so and this will help you. It will help you stay at the high vibes. It does a lot for all of us, as you've probably been hearing a lot more. So, what else?
And every time we have Jason on, we never know which way the show's going to go. It
never know.
Into Trump, who knows? And how it turned today was all three of us obviously needed to have this conversation for our own self, right?
Yeah, and then for everybody else too, it's like we just need to just come together and just say, you know what, just paperwork aside and just
be happy.
Let's just have a day,
let it go and be happy.
And today was the day for that. I love you, brother. Thanks.
Love you too, guys.
Thanks for everything. Thanks everybody for hanging out with us.
Love all of you guys.
Yep. And we'll see you next time. Yeah.
And together. Jason Cruz help. We are turning the universal key to global harmony, and we are creating a unified world. Thank you so much for tuning in. And remember, tune in often, all your friends, and most importantly, may all your beautiful dreams come true. Many blessings.
We'll see you next time, everybody. Thank you.
Have a good one, guys.